What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Adventure Outpost. We have a plethora of great movies to get into today because we are rolling into G. So we're just going to jump right into it. We're not even going to wait at all. We're going to go right into it with our first movie, Galaxy Quest. This is a great send-up of Star Trek. Such a great movie. Fucking Tim Allen, the late great Alan Rickman, Sigourney Weaver, all the way down to Sam Rockwell. Everyone in this movie just fires on all cylinders. This movie is freaking incredible. We've got The Game. This movie's fucking awesome. Really great thriller. David Fincher. You can never go wrong. David Fincher, Michael Douglas. Hell yeah. We got The Game Plan. This is this silly little family movie. Gamer. I remember seeing it. I couldn't tell you shit about it. But it's got the boy Gerard Butler, baby. So it has to be all of its B-movie gloriousness. We got Gandhi. This is a really good movie. Saw it in high school. Really liked it. I would love to see this movie try and pull the shit that it did back then today, making Ben Kingsley Gandhi. It is amazing. Nobody said anything about that even back then. We got Gangs of New York. I fucking love this movie. This is one of my favorite Martin Scorsese movies. I am one of the people that likes late Martin Scorsese much better than any of his earlier gangster stuff. This is one of the best ones for me. That's right up there for me. Maybe it's just second only to The Departed. The 1-2 punch of The Departed. This is just so Daniel Day-Lewis. It's fucking incredible in that movie. We got Garden State. Never seen it. We got Garfield the movie. Saw this once in theaters. Never again. We got Gattaca. This is a really good science fiction movie about tampering with DNA. It's a really good sci-fi thriller about genetic engineering. It's really good. Got The General's Daughter. I remember seeing this when I was younger. Don't remember anything about it. We got Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Never seen it. We got Georgia Rule. This is a fine little romantic comedy. There's definitely worse out there. We got Geostorm, baby. This movie, B-movie gloriousness. Gerard Butler, man, he knows how to entertain you. We got Geronimo. Never seen it. Definitely want to because it looks very 90s. Look at that young little Matt Damon there. Adorable. Oy. We got Get Shorty. This is a great fucking movie. Definitely needs a rewatch. I haven't seen this movie in a little while. I remember I used to watch it all the time when I was younger because I just fucking loved it. So definitely got to hop back on that one again. It's been a minute. We got Get Smart. Saw this once in theaters. Never again. It was fun. It was fine. I liked it. It was funny. Definitely has its moments. We got Gettysburg, baby, an absolute must when you're in high school. This over 4-hour long movie is so fucking good. I fucking love this movie. We got Ghost. This movie's incredible. I actually only saw this movie last year. This was one of those ones that just slipped through the cracks for me. But when I finally watched it, I was like, dear God, this movie is amazing. It is so good. It is insane to me that it's made by the guy who did Airplane. It's incredible. The scene where those demons come up from hell and bring people down to hell is fucking terrifying. It works so well with the special effects that they had back then. It just makes it look freaking so good. We got The Ghost and Mrs. Muir. Never seen it. Old movie. The Ghost and the Darkness. This is criminally underrated. This movie is freaking great. Michael Douglas, Val Kilmer, and it's set in Africa. What more do you need? It's so good. And then we got the first Ghost Rider. Saw this once in theaters. It's more than enough for me. Dropping in with a horror pick, we got Ghost Ship. The opening scene of this movie is fucking phenomenal, and the rest of the movie is garbage. We got Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2. The first Ghostbusters is is perfect. It's such a good fucking movie. I love this movie. It's hilarious, amazing, moments of sheer terror. When I was a kid, the demon dogs scared the ever living shit out of me. Same thing with the second one. That painting dude scared the fucking shit out of me in that when I was a kid. The second one, not nearly as good as the first one, but still has its moments. And those are the only Ghostbusters movies I have, because I've been trying to ignore the all-female remake, but I'm going to have to get it because I did see it in theaters, and if I saw a movie in theaters, I need to own it. I'm just waiting for a worthy price to get it, because I was not a fan of that movie. We got Ghosts of Mars, one of John Carpenter's last movies made. This movie is nonsense. G.I. Jane. This is a solid movie. I like this movie a lot. Ridley Scott always knows how to bring the heat, and Demi Moore is really good in it too. We got The Gift. Never seen it. We got Gigi. Never seen it. And we got Girl Interrupted. This is a really good fucking movie. James Mangold, man, that guy, one of my favorite directors working. He's just so good, knows how to weave a tale like no other. Angelina Jolie and Winona Ryder are so freaking good in this movie. I haven't seen the movie in a while, too. Definitely might be time for a rewatch, especially from my boy James. We got The Girl Next Door. This is a really dumb, silly comedy, but I love it. Is the juice worth the squeeze? We got The Swedish, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Never seen it. And then we've got The American Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. This movie's really fucked up. I've only ever seen it once in theaters, too. I never watched it again. I really should give it a rewatch because I remember fucking loving it in theaters, especially because it had that title credit scene with Led Zeppelin, and anytime you got Led Zeppelin, you got TJ. We got The Glass Castle. This is a really good drama movie. I just saw this a few months ago for the first time. I actually really enjoyed it. Glory, baby. This movie's so fucking good. Denzel Washington is absolutely incredible in this movie. This is such a good fucking war movie. So this was the first time in high school. I loved every second of it. You got Glory Road. Never seen it. And then we got The Godfather Collection. Godfather 1, 2, and 3. Godfather 1, fucking incredible. Godfather 2, an absolute masterpiece. I've never seen Godfather 3. I'll get to it. I'll get there. I'm just not really in any rush. We've got Gods and Generals. This was the sequel to Gettysburg, even though I think it takes place before Gettysburg. I saw this one in school as well. I don't like this one nearly as much as Gettysburg. It has its moments. This one is not nearly as good, though. We've got Roland Emmerich's Godzilla. This is not a good movie, but it's a damn sure entertaining movie. Roland Emmerich knows how to entertain you. We got Going South with Jack Nicholson. It was a really terrible Western. We got National Lampoon's Gold Diggers. This was fucking terrible. One of the few comedies that I was like, this is fucking dumb. The Golden Child, one of the few Eddie Murphy movies I haven't seen. The Golden Compass. Never seen it. And then, oh baby, GoldenEye. This is one of my favorite 007 movies. Probably my favorite Pierce Brosnan ones for sure. This movie is a lot of fun. I think, is this the one with Sean Bean in it, I believe? Yes, Sean Bean is definitely in this one. So fucking good. And then from Pierce to Sean, we've got Goldfinger. This movie is another one. This movie's fucking incredible. Definitely up there. Probably my favorite of the Sean Connery ones. Maybe that might not be true. No, that's wrong. Because From Russia with Love is also a Sean Connery one, and that one is incredible. So this one's second to From Russia with Love, but this one also just as fucking amazing. Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. Just fucking so good. Gone Baby Gone, fucking incredible. Ben Affleck stepping up to the plate and just slamming it out of the park. This movie is so freaking good. And then we got Gone in 60 Seconds. I paid you for 50 calls, not 49 and a half. This movie's so good. This is like pure blockbuster entertainment right there. Nick Cage, top form. Everyone in this movie in top fucking form. It is so good. Gone with the Wind, absolute classic. How can you not? It's a must-watch, at least for its place in film history, regardless of if you agree with the subject matter and all that stuff and how times have changed since then. This is still definitely a movie that if you're a film buff, it needs to be watched. Got The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. This is one of my favorite westerns of all time. Easily one of my favorite Sergio Leone movies. Everybody in this is just so fucking good. There are two kinds of people, Tuco. Those with guns, those who dig. You dig. It's a fucking phenomenal movie. We got The Good German. I was so pumped for this movie, and it really let me down. I think I gotta give it another rewatch. The first time I watched it, I think my expectations of it were too much. So definitely, now that so much time has passed since that day, I think it's definitely time to give it a rewatch and see how it's held up. Good Luck, Chuck. Really dumb fucking comedy, but I love it. Good Morning, Vietnam. Come on, it's a fucking classic, baby. Robin Williams, just can't beat this movie. We got Good Night and Good Luck. We saw this on a field trip in our government class, and I hated this movie. I fell asleep during it. Was not a fan. The Good Shepherd, never seen it. We got Good Will Hunting, an absolute fucking classic. Robin Williams especially is fucking incredible in this movie. I haven't seen it in ages, so definitely need to give it a rewatch at some point soon. And then we got The Goodbye Girl. Never seen it. We got Goodfellas. Fucking probably one of the best gangster movies ever made. As far back as I can remember, I've always wanted to be a gangster. This movie's fucking incredible. Gosford Park. I just watched this as part of my A to Z movie challenge, so I'll save the thoughts for that movie. Video, blah. We got The Graduate. It's another classic that I haven't seen. I know, I've never seen The Graduate. What am I doing? Gran Torino. Fucking phenomenal movie this is. Clint Eastwood, it just fucking... Dude's an absolute legend. We got Grandma's Boy. It's a really dumb fucking comedy, but I love it. We got The Great Debaters. Never seen it. But I heard they're master debaters. The Great Escape is a phenomenal war movie. I fucking love this movie. Steve McQueen, the fucking essence of cool, man. We got Great Expectations. Never seen it. Got The Great Gatsby. Saw this in theaters. Never watch it again. It's not terrible. It just wasn't like really that like doesn't have much rewatchability for me. But Leo, as always, is just absolutely fucking incredible in it. We got The Great Mouse Detective. This movie's hilarious. I fucking love it. Disney, man. Disney just fire on all cylinders at all times. The Great Raid. This was a solid war movie. I liked it a lot. Liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. It actually turned out to be much better than I expected it to be. We got The Greatest Game Ever Played. This is a really good sports movie. I like this movie a lot. Shia LaBeouf back before he started to become insane. But hey, I still love him. Shia LaBeouf, absolute legend in the game. And then is that fucking Stannis Baratheon? I don't think I ever realized that until just now. That's fucking Stannis Baratheon. Poor bastard. Green Lantern. Yeah. That's a movie. We got The Green Zone. I saw this once, never saw it again. Remember I've seen it, couldn't tell you anything about it. Not one of my favorite Matt Damon movies, I'll tell you that though. We got Gremlins, and we got Gremlins 2, The New Batch. First one, freaking incredible. Love this movie. Great, you want to watch it as like a fun little horror movie, you want to watch it as a Christmas movie, whatever you want to do, Gremlins is the movie for you. This one is absolutely batshit crazy. The scene where one of the Gremlins dresses in drag and pretends to be a prostitute is like, this is absolutely insane. And then we got The Gray. This was a fucking great movie. This is one of the better Liam Neeson does action shit movies. This is really fucking good. We got Gridiron Gang. It's a solid little sports movie. Decent little early rock movie. We got Grind. Solid little sports movie. This movie is pretty dumb, but I enjoy it. We've got Grindhouse Presents Death Proof, and Grindhouse Presents Planet Terror. I put them in G for Grindhouse because when I saw it in theaters, it was just Grindhouse. And then I decided to split it up and be stupid after all that. But so I kept them together as that. I love both of these movies. I love Death Proof much more than Planet Terror. Planet Terror is cool and like a very solid exploitation movie. But just fucking the coolness that oozes out of Death Proof with everything with Stuntman Mike and how horrible of a person he is, and all the way up to that insane fucking car chase at the end. Just everything about this movie is freaking awesome to me. Zobel especially, all the stunt work she did in this movie is just absolutely legendary, and gives the fucking nod just for that alone. It's incredible. We got Gross Point Blank. Saw this once, remember it being alright. Groundhog Day, it's one of the best comedies ever made. Fucking love this movie. Bill Murray, absolute legend. I have the first Grown Ups for some reason. We got Grudge Match, solid, fine movie. Not the worst, not the best. It's just something you've seen. We got Grumpy Old Men. Grumpy they are indeed. This is a solid little comedy. I fucking love Jack Lemmon. He is one of the best actors around. Well, was. Rest, see you later. The Guardian. This is a solid little drama movie. Same as everything I've been saying. Not the worst, not the best. It's just something we've seen. Guess Who? Pretty terrible, but it's got Zoe Saldana in it, so worth a watch. And then Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? This is the original to Guess Who. I actually have never seen the original, although I definitely do want to check it out because I imagine it is probably much better than the remake. We got The Guilt Trip. This is fine. We got Guilty by Suspicion. Never seen it. We've got The Guns of Navarone. Never seen it. A 4K version of this is coming out in a few weeks, so once I get that, I'll probably give this movie a watch finally. It's a fucking long one, too. 160 minutes. We've got The Guru. I remember seeing this once. I remember it being pretty entertaining. I've never seen it since. And then finally, last but not least, in the DVD pile is Guys and Dolls. This is a great fucking movie. I love this movie. I remember watching this. I came across this movie back when me and my friend were just doing, we'd find random movies and just finally decided, like, all right, we've both never seen that. Let's put that on. And so we came across Guys and Dolls, and I'm glad we did because this movie is fucking great. Kicking off the Blu-ray pile is a very great comedy. Game Night. This movie actually ended up being a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be. It actually ended up being a very fun movie. Great cast. Jason Bateman, always fucking good for a laugh. We got Gangster Squad. I only saw this once in theaters, but I remember actually enjoying it. And it's getting mixed reviews, but I feel like I definitely got to give it another watch, see if it holds up as much, or if I was just so enamored with the idea of getting a gangster type movie like that, old school again, that I tricked myself into thinking it was actually good. But we'll see. The Gauntlet. This is a pretty solid exploitation movie about Clint Eastwood pretty much just driving some chick who witnessed a murder to the police precinct, and all these people are trying to get at them. It is really fucking good. Gemini Man. Yeah. This is a movie. We got The Gentleman. This is a really good Guy Ritchie movie. I like this movie a lot. Just the way he structured it and all the characters in it is a lot of fun. Henry Golding, fucking's got a great future ahead of him. Colin Farrell stole the fucking show in it, though. He's so funny. We got Get Hard. This is a pretty dumb comedy, but I enjoy it. We got Get Him to the Greek, another really dumb comedy that I still enjoy. Get On Up. This is probably one of the few Chadwick Boseman movies that I still have yet to watch. Definitely need to get up on it, though, because I hear he's really good in it. We got Get Out. Fucking just masterful movie from Jordan Peele. Had Daniel Kaluuya in it, just knocking it out of the park. Bradley Whitford is amazing. Early turn from Lakeith Stanfield, like before he even knew who he was, popping up in these things, and now he's like he's fucking everywhere. Ghost of Girlfriend's Past. This is actually a really funny rom-com. I actually like this movie a lot. Michael Douglas especially cracks me up. We got The Gift. Never seen it. We got Gifted. This movie is amazing. Chris Evans is amazing in it. McKenna Grace is amazing in it. And now she's fucking everywhere. She's playing every young version of every big character you're seeing today. She's going to be in the Ghostbusters movie. That girl has got a hell of a future ahead of her. Gods of Egypt. Yeah. B-movie gloriousness right here, baby. Gerard Butler, he knows what he's giving you. And then we've got Godzilla, the 2014 version, and Godzilla King of Monsters. I'm very hit or miss with these movies. I think all the action in them is really good, and then everything else is really bad, which is tough when both of these movies clock in over 2 hours, and you know you're not getting 2 hours worth of action, so there's a lot of nonsense you got to deal with in these movies. We got Gone Girl. It's a fucking really good movie. David Fincher, man. David Fincher, amazing. We got Good Boys. This movie is actually really funny. It's fucking hilarious. We got The Good Dinosaur. I know a lot of people shit on The Good Dinosaur, but I'm a pretty good fan. I know it's not top Pixar, but it's certainly not as bad as I think people make it out to be. I enjoy this movie a lot. We got The Good Lie with Reese Witherspoon. Never seen it. We got Gravity. It's a really good movie. Definitely needs to be seen on as big a TV you have with the best surround sound, because this movie is an absolute masterclass in technical achievement. We got The Great Silence, one of my favorite westerns by Sergio Corbucci. Just absolutely fucking incredible. This is a great movie. When you want like one of those daring movies where like the hero is not always gonna like come out in the end, and it's gonna get dark and it's gonna get gritty. This movie is fucking incredible. A Bounty Killer. We got The Great Wall. This movie is hilariously entertaining. We got The Greatest Showman. This is a really good movie. This is one of those movies where it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because you know that like the real guy behind this character, like the real person that's based on, is an absolute piece of shit. But at the same time, this movie is so whimsical and fun, and with amazing music and just such a great performance by Hugh Jackman, that you're just like, yeah, I don't really care. It's a fiction movie. Who cares? You want to make him seem like a good dude? I'm cool with that. I don't care. But he wasn't. He was a piece of shit. We got The Green Book. This movie is fucking really good. I know this movie gets a lot of hate on it because it won Best Picture. And while I agree that I don't think it probably should have won Best Picture that year, I don't think it takes away from how good of a movie it is. It is I still think this is a really good movie, despite some of the criticisms that some people may levy at it. Mahershala Ali especially is such a good fucking actor. He's so good in this movie. And so is Viggo Mortensen. Their banter and story together is really makes the movie. The Green Hornet, pretty terrible. And then we got The Green Mile, baby. This movie is, This movie floors me. It's one of those movies I dare you to watch and not be like crying by the end of it. It's so good. Michael Clark Duncan, Tom Hanks, everybody in this movie just brings the heat. Everyone's just so good. Man, Gerard Butler really likes his G movies. Greenland hits us again. Gerard Butler, man, he hits us with the B movies, man. He knows what you like. He knows how to do action. And this is one of the better ones. This movie, I actually really enjoyed this movie, unironically. So, good work, Gerard. We got Guardians of the Galaxy and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. These are some of the better Marvel movies, in my opinion. I like the cosmic Marvel stuff much more than I do some of the Earthbound stuff. And especially this, I think these ones are just so really good just because of who they have making them. James Gunn, especially, is a very key component to why these movies are as good as they are. They're really great. And then last for the Blu-ray pile is Gulliver's Travels. I've never seen it. It looks terrible. Now we're going to finish it off with those beautiful 4Ks. We've got G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, and G.I. Joe Retaliation. Got these for really good deals at Walmart, actually, which thank God, because I am not the biggest fan of the G.I. Joe movies. I mean, they're entertaining. The first one has its moments. The second one also has its moments. They're not terrible. They're just like, I don't know. I guess they're like as good as you could probably make a G.I. Joe movie be, I guess. I don't know. We got Godzilla vs. Kong. Same as the other Godzilla movies. The action is really cool. Everything with the humans is absolute dog shit. We got Gladiator. This is one of the best fucking movies around. Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I would have my vengeance in this life or the next. Just fucking powerful. Oh, I fucking love this movie. I'm gonna have to go watch this movie right now after talking about it. It's got the extended edition on it, which is about 3 hours long. Fucking, that's the stuff we like to hear. We got the Goonies. Goonies never say die, damn it. This is fucking great movie. This movie is, I was never the biggest fan of it as a kid. I didn't watch it that much. It wasn't until I got older that I really grew an appreciation for the Goonies. And I watched it a lot more often. I like this movie so much. It's so great. Picked this movie up today, as a matter of fact, The Green Knight. This is actually still, as of making this video, October 12th. This is my favorite movie of the year for 2021. We'll see if that holds up, because we still, Dune's still got to come out. There's still a lot of really good movies coming out that could shake this up. But as of right now, there is nothing better in the year 2021 than The Green Knight. Oh. And then last but not least, my only steelbook in G, Grease, baby. The old classic. This movie, I like this movie a lot. If for nothing else, then it's always hilarious to put on and watch and just think that, like, wow, Hollywood executives really were like, yeah, these guys could pass for high school kids. Like, who's the one chick who's like smoking cigarettes who like literally looks like she's like 55 years old in this movie? It cracks me up, and I can always go back and watch this movie, if nothing else, than for that hilariousness. But that'll do it for the G's. A lot of really good movies in here. I'm looking forward to getting to the next one, H's, because we got so many good H's to come. But those were our G's. As always, I hope you found some new movies for you to check out. You saw some great ones you probably haven't seen in a while, and everything else in between. But I just appreciate you being here nonetheless. And until next time, I've been TJ, you've been you, and adventure on.